Hello everyone and welcome to the Shenanigans. Today we are opening up some Magic the Gathering cards. Now I don't open Magic the Gathering very often, just because it's not really my game. I like the artwork certainly, but I don't really play the game too much. But this caught my attention because Magic the Gathering is obviously owned by Wizards of the Coast, who also owns Dungeons and Dragons, and they started doing some crossovers in their sets. So this one is specifically Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. What's interesting about this, though, that caught my attention is that it is packed full of rares and foils. It's a 15-card collector booster, and supposedly they're all foils and mythic rares and things like that. Here's the kicker. A normal pack cost you, I think, like $4 or $5, right, for Magic the Gathering. This thing was $27. So, we're going to open it up and see if it's actually worthwhile. I've been sitting on this for a while. As you can see, the packaging has started coming loose, so... yeah, I bought this, I think, even before my break, like 2-3 week break, whatever it was. But so we're gonna see. Okay, so there is actually a sealed pack in there. Okay, cool. So let's get that out. I do like the foil too. That it's all like that silvery looking foil. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, this is a thick pack too. 15 cards. I think they normally come with 12 or something for Magic. I can't remember, but we're gonna get it open. And unlike Pokemon, I don't know if there's a card trick to any Magic the Gathering set in general. This one in particular, because again, it's supposed to have like basically all holographics. I have no idea what we're gonna see. So, all right. So I don't know again what's valuable, what's not valuable, but we have a holographic Goblin token. That's kind of cool, actually. Again, with Magic the Gathering, I love the artwork. The artwork is always just incredibly detailed. And just cool to see. Oh, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Oh, that's very cool. Which again is a sort of a storyline that you go through in one of the Dungeons and Dragons like campaign supplements. Was the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You start at the Yawning Portal, which it's this very famous inn/bar, tavern, whatever you want to call it. Is that outside Waterdeep? No, it's outside Neverwinter, I think. Either Neverwinter or Waterdeep, I can't remember. But very famous. The bartender there is inexplicably old, no one really knows, and there's basically a big like well in the middle of it that you can go down and to do some dungeons and things like that. Very cool story, but neat. Create a treasure token, so that's very cool. So again, I don't really know how that factors into the game itself, but I guess that was the back of the pack, so let's go back to the front and see what we've got here. Alright, so this is a holographic common. You can tell by the C down there. I know, I sound like such an expert. So we got holographic Thieves' Tools. Because again, I believe everything in this set, or in this pack, should be holographic. Whether or not that means it's rare, remains to be seen. So we got an Underdark Basilisk. Again, the artwork is just so bloody cool for this game. I absolutely love it. I just wish the actual gameplay wasn't so complex, I guess. Which, I mean, and that's what draws people to the game, I think, is that it's a much more challenging gameplay experience. You have to actually plan stuff around. That's really cool. Farada's Fireball. We have a planar ally. God, yeah. Magic the Gathering just does such a good job on their card designs. Ooh, a Rust Monster. Ooh, gosh. Uncommon, yeah. If you're not familiar with Rust Monsters in D&D, guys, basically any metal that they touch that isn't like mithril or adamantine or enchanted in some way just disintegrates instantly. Yeah, I ran into one of those in a campaign before. Not a pleasant experience. Gretchen Titchwillow. That's kind of cool. A legendary creature. Very interesting. Halfling druid. And there are, I believe, some characters from the D&D universe that are featured in here, like Dritzthro Urden and Volo, and I think a few others as well. So basic land plains, very nice. A long rest, I like that. A long rest, again, if you're not familiar with D&D, restores your health, restores your spells, and you can't really do it unless you're in a very safe or secure area. So that's a rare, actually. So holographic rare, very nice. Oh, now this is interesting. So this one does not look holographic, but I believe this is what's called a borderless. I could be mistaken. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because again, I'm relatively unfamiliar with stuff. So Dragonborn Champion, rare, but it looks, I believe, borderless. So that's very cool. Very nice. Or maybe that's like a full art. That's a Pokemon term, so excuse me, but because this one is the same way here, so that's very cool. Vorpal Sword. Oh man, one of my favorite enchantments in D&D is the Vorpal enchantment. It's a +5 enchantment, so it's very, very difficult to get, very expensive to get. But on a critical hit, you decapitate your opponent regardless of anything else. Which usually obviously means it kills them, but certain creatures like vampires, for example, you can cut their head off and they're still fine. So that's very cool. Oh, look at that. That's like a sketch. That's really cool. A Rhyme Shield Frost Giant. That's really neat. And a Pixie Guide. Okay. Very cool. Oswald Fillbender. Again, that's, I think, a named character from the D&D universe. An Owlbear. Oh, God, owlbears. And I think this is the last card here. Zalto Fire Giant Duke. Oh, that is holographic. Oh, these are holographic. Son of a gun. Maybe I just wasn't holding these ones right. Hold up. No, that one's definitely not holographic, but these two are, the Owlbear and Zalto Fire Giant Duke. Well, that's very cool, guys. So, again, I don't know the values of these cards or anything like that. I'm going to have to look it up afterwards. But people who know Magic the Gathering, what do you guys think of this box? I guess you could call it a box, a pack, whatever it is. Are these cards worth it? Value-wise, are they worth it gameplay-wise? Let me know in the comments, because again, I'm very unfamiliar with this. I think they're very cool. Would I buy another one? Probably not. I bought it for the channel to do a video on it, and that's about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.